Hey everybody, so I was going to do a response to Patty Potato Peelers live today, and they were showing different categories of knives, the SAKs, modern knives, and sub joints. But there's one video I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I figured I'm going to do that today first. That's my first 3 knives. I don't have any of them, so but I want to go backwards. So my third knife, when I was a kid, probably I want to say around kindergarten, first grade, probably first grade, my uncle took me to a military surplus store, and they had a big old bin full of bayonets, and he bought me one, and it was the coolest knife ever. I remember I had it for a long time when Dances with Wolves came out. I would go out in the woods and pretend to, I don't know, play around like that, so it was kind of silly, but eventually somebody stole it, which was really sad. And this is my uncle that passed away last year. But Jesse McJames sent me this one, and it's really similar to it. It's well, I think the scabbard is a little bit different, but it's a USA MA81. And it says, so I'll check out the blade first and see what it says on there. Really cool knife though. This is awesome. I love this. But there we go. The M4, US M4 Camillus. The one I had, I don't remember exactly. I know it had the the little eyelet here, but on the end it had a little a toothed mechanism that you could open up and lock into place. So. But this is really really similar, really close, so this meant a lot to me. So thank you so much to Jesse McJames. That really meant a lot to me. So the second knife I ever had, I don't have an example of, but it was a hobo knife, and it was a red one. So I'm going to use this as an example. This was actually my 4th knife that I bought. I still have it. It was a camper, and I actually got this in Switzerland. I was really lucky. I spent all my lunch money on like tourist stuff like this, but it was worth it. I love this. But I remember being at Walmart. I'm pretty sure it was Walmart. It might have been Kmart, actually. It was that long ago. But they had a hobo knife where it had the spoon, the fork, and then on the inside it had a knife and a probably can opener or something. And I just thought it was awesome. I asked my mom, can I have this? And she's like, no, there's a knife in it. I was like, no, I lied to her and I said, no, this one doesn't have a knife. She's like, okay. And she got it for me. And it had a knife. But damage is already done. I use that thing every day to eat for at least a month. And just a funny story about eating. When I was a little kid, I loved ketchup, and I guess to the point where, like, my sister's friends still remember how much ketchup I liked, and they're like, it's like they're disturbed or something by it. But anyways, yeah. So my second knife was just a Chinese Walmart, Kmart hobo knife. But I love that thing a lot, and I might still have it somewhere. I'll have to dig it out sometime. I have a lot of crap in my closet, and it's just buried. But my first knife, it was a funny story. I'm going to use this pen knife as a placeholder. It was the knife I got. I think it was only 1 blade. This one's 2, but it was a black knife, slightly larger than this, not much, and it had a spear point on it, and it was probably like a black Delrin or something like that. And just for quick, this was a gift from Tony's Ponies, so thank you so much to Tony. This is an awesome knife. And I also want to give a shout out to Nick and Sean, because this is kind of inspired by him. So I had to have been 4, maybe 5 years old, and I was taking a bath, and I hear a commotion outside the bathroom, and I guess my friend came up, knocked on the door, says, Randy here. And my mom said, no, he's taking a bath. He's like, oh, that's okay, he'll be okay, I want to show him something. And he just runs past my mom, goes into the bathroom, and he's like, oh my God, Randy, look what I found. And And I was like so startled, I just jumped straight up. So I'm standing there butt ass naked. And he shows me this penknife. And like, oh, that's cool. And I check it out. And like, can I have it? And he's like, yeah, sure. It's like, okay, thank you. Now get out while I finish my bath. Anyways, it was probably like I had to have been like a Imperial or Colonial or something like that, some kind of penknife, nothing fancy. And I loved it. My sisters, though, they thought it was too dangerous for me to have, and took it away. I have no idea whatever happened to it. But that was my first knife story. It was a cool little knife, though. I liked it while I had it. Wow, how I got it was kind of weird, but I just wanted to see. Do you guys remember your first knife, though? This is my fourth knife. I still have it. My fifth knife is a Smith & Wesson flipper, and I think the one after that is a Kershaw that was auto assisted. It was a Tanto. I don't know what happened to it, but I still have the Smith & Wesson somewhere. It's a crappy knife, but I love the camper. Anyways, let me know down below what your first knife was. If you have any funny stories, let me know. And thank you all for watching. You guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.